Amin was a boy like many others. Tired of his life at home, he and his sister Sabira ran away. They spent 3 years on Bombay stations. Then they were picked up by Sister Seraphine and Father Placido Fonseca, who took them to Sneha Sadan, a home for homeless children. There Amin grew up under the care of Father Placi. This is Amin's story, told in his own words.
He used to run away every time from home. So without him, I cannot say. So one day I also just walked out, but I don't know how to come back. So this way I landed to the station, and I think I don't know how many days. After reading the book, only many things. I was 4 years or 5 years old. I am not remembering that also. He told me the story, and after reading, one girl is standing.
Actually, when she read the book, she realized more details, even about my life, because we never discuss about my past or bad thing, but when she read the book, she realized more little, and even her memory was not there so much to remember. And it was funny when I found her at 4 o'clock in the morning. I was playing in the other station and she was standing in the canteen there, and I said, oh, she looked like my sister. And I was playing in the train up and down, in and out, and suddenly I saw this girl standing there, and it was Sabina, my sister. And when I run away from home, I never run with anything. It's funny, when Sabina ran away from home, she took some stuff like dish, to covering, to sleep. It was very funny for me to see that.
Because whenever he ran and he used to come home, he used to tell a big story. We have like that. I get to eat this, and because we were having problem for eating also at home, because
it was not easy in the street. It was very hard. But I was giving her image, a kind of image, both of them, Sabira and Sabia also. I was giving them image. It's like, wow, it's a really great world, and it was horrible. But as a child, for me, it was something very special where I had my freedom. This is the Dada Bridge, where I have spent my childhood, a lot of time here. I was sleeping in this bridge, I was playing all the time. I was doing a lot of different things in this street, especially in other side of this bridge, where I used to hide all my material, like whatever I used to collect from the street, I used to hide from here. And behind this bridge, in other side, there's where I used to beg vada pav and all this stuff. Ladisele, 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 ladisele. And I used to loudly shouting at people and selling kangai for 2 rupees, 3 rupees, 4 rupees, 5 rupees. Somehow I used to survive here because never be hungry. So I used to do a lot of things here, begging or robbing. So that's why my favorite place was the Dada station. When I was a childhood in the station as a street kid, I spent a lot of time here. And this is the place where father took me, buy me the t-shirt and took me to Dada station in the other side.
Yes, I remember him coming. First he was sitting with his sister and all on the ground and eating something.
In the other station.
The other station. With dirty clothes and one bundle of things.
There was almost nothing in me.
Yes, poor chaps. Very little thing. Then I asked him, you're coming? I'll take you. He said, no, I won't come. He was happy wherever he was.
And I almost killed you.
And he took a stone to throw at me, and he wanted to kill me.
Why I was so hated in that day? Because just before one day that somebody has picked up Sabira and took away. And I was looking for me and my friend Firoj. We was looking for her, but we could not find any way. So I thought I will protect her, but somehow I could not. I don't realize, but in some way I thought I'm big enough to take care of her. And in the same day, the same night when we found her again, then this 2 man was following us, and she, me and Firoj was run from one station to other station with the stone,
And they are
start
hitting to
hit,
them.
because we don't know really who we are hitting. We're just hitting these people and randomly just throwing the stone. And next morning, Sister Seraphim appear like angel. There is no home like Snehasadan I have seen until now, and I hope I will see someday the home like Snehasadan, where child can feel we have the basic thing in our Snehasadan, but what we need. And fathers always has hold us, whatever we need, our basic things is always keeping there for us. And that's the beauty of Snehasadan, Father Blasi, the way he speak as one father to child. I mean, it's a very difficult to find. Sometimes even my own father could be not.
Those days I was looking out for a place where a boy could stay and work and earn something. And Eustace, though he was not married, but he in different ways he has fathered many children.
Yeah. Eustace used to take every year, second years, one child, and father used to make sure the child go there, because we're not used to speak English. I mean, we don't know, this society was completely different. So father makes sure, because we are going to move in a society, so father used to do the best for the child who is not strong enough in education, so he could go there and do his Man Friday, be as a driver or cleaner or cook for him, but except that, learn something more. Hello Suresh.
How are you?
Fine.
Okay.
Everything is okay.
We brought up both together, like no.
We live together from the
We
childhood.
were staying here only.
We have our home Snehasadan here, and this is the place. There was no road here. We used to learn cycling, playing. There was no building here, nothing. I mean,
Who came to stay on Southern first?
me.
First he came, then later I came.
So he used to bully you?
Me?
Yeah, like no.
He was bigger than me, so it's
Yeah,
impossible to bully him. He could bully me because he was much bigger and taller.
When Amin was small, he was coming from school. He met an accident in this road
this
one day.
road only.
In this
And
road. In
he
his
was playing the
rod-
race.
In his leg, rod is there. Still rod is there.
Well,
The jib has gone twice. Like no, he has
He's
gone
gone
and
front and
again he
then
has taken
reverse.
reverse. And that time I was like, no, I knew, I mean, like, no, both are grown up together. I cried very badly. Like, I don't know how I cried, but
no, it was
automatically.
It was a very, very emotional moment because
Yeah.
from that moment I started to feel Suresh's care and love, because he was really like, nobody cried, but he was really burst out,
yeah.
and to know like I have the accident, how it could happen like this. And
So you visited him at the hospital and all?
Yeah,
we used to
hospital
have
we enjoyed 6 months. We used
6
to go
months.
like no cricket,
used to play cricket with the
like a book
plastic.
and plastic ball and books.
So Suresh used to be newspaper boy. I also was a newspaper boy. कैसे हो?
एकदम मजे में
हाँ?
कब
क्या कर रहे हो?
बैठा हूँ
Paper बेच रहे हो? हाँ? Well, when I was working with Arun Bhai, I have learned a lot of things from him. He has taught me very, very strong how to count the paper. Like example, if I have to do the paper, I used to count like this. But Arun Bhai used to say, no, that's not the way to count. You want to count 200 papers, you do this, and you do this, you count. And that's the beauty. And I was like, wow, it's so easy. I mean, he count newspaper 400, 1000 paper in 2 seconds or 3 minutes, pump, 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 like this. And then he put back, he put again, and he put all the lines. We used to carry, he used to give me 400 newspaper, 400 houses, 300 houses. And he teach me how you finish in 45 minutes. 8 years I worked with him, and then I said I should start my own newspaper business. And I started. Arun Bhai was a little bit sad because I was not with him the way I used to be with him. But somehow he doesn't stop supporting me. He continue supporting me, and it was amazing for me. When I was living with Eustace's home was, he was an artist first of all. His home was every corner like an art, every corner. I mean, I have lived more than Snehasadan, more than street, more than my own home. I have lived with Eustace for 13 years. Like even he has a garden in his home, and the beauty of Eustace's house was never closed. like this. It was never closed because always you see the green. It's somewhere Eustace in me, in that artistic sense. It's sad because as a father, as a friend, I don't have him around me, but I have him somewhere in me. What I could ask more in my life. It's 2002, I remember, and Eustace asked me, what do you want Christmas present? And I said to him, I want nothing. It's okay, thank you. And I said, I have everything what you have given me. And he said, no, please ask me, think about it. And I think about it, and I told him, take me to Barcelona, and this will be the best Christmas present. The first expression was, are you mad? Are you crazy? What are you asking me? And on Christmas night, he make me Christmas card. Every year he make the card. All his card, I have it. And he make me card, and he said, this year we go to Barcelona in summer. This what I have from 2004, my second trip. And that was my first flight, Alitalia, Bombay to Barcelona. And this is all my friends. And this is Barcelona city from the top of the park. And this was a dream to be a footballer. So I'm very happy the dream has become reality. I play football here, and they have given me certificate of this. Look the action when they show. And the wind is hit you so strong, you are like, it's amazing. I mean, you could not hold all the expression with the cameraman. If he expressed, like, it's incredible. You see my leg, like, my broken leg. It's amazing. So this is boats I have created to remind myself. Every morning I come and read and see the dreams what I have done in my life until now, and the dreams what I want to do. Okay. So I must not forget what I have to do and what I have achieved until now. Sahir, I want to introduce you Sahir, how I know Sahir. I used to live with Eustace, so the neighbor is Dilip and Vibha Kaman, Dilip D'Souza and Vibha Kaman, and Sahir is their son. So Sahir, when he's born, I used to go up because they are neighbor of Eustace. So I used to play with Sahir, and Sahir I have seen grown up, from the child to when he becomes 7 and 8, he used to read a lot of books, and he used to tell me the story. I mean, the story could be like this, he'd tell me like this. And he used to amaze me because I could not read the book. I don't like to read the book. I never read the book. But this boy, read the book and tell us so sweetly. And one day he told me while talking, Samin Dada, if you want, I write your autobiography.
Well, he used to tell me a lot about his life, about how he ran away and he was on the station, and how miraculously he met his sister twice on a station like Dadar. And so I thought it just made a fantastic story, and that people should be knowing that there are people out there who have experienced this kind of stuff. And also about his recovery and his stay at Sneha Sadan, which was also great because from there he came to Eustace, who helped him set up his taxi service, and then he's just gone from strength to strength, and he's just progressed greatly. So I thought that was just a story of great victory.
When I was thinking of how to put the book in a very small line, and I remember we had to walk from here to just
my grandmother's place, which is down the road.
Just 10 to 12 minutes or 15 minutes, we're just walking and back. And he gave me the back of the, and I was like, okay, it's perfect because I don't know what to do and how to put all these things. And he just gave me that 15 minutes. He said, perfect. Can you write it and give it to me, please? And he did that.
And I will only thanks is because of Sahir, Dilip D'Souza, Vibha Kaman, and of course Aina. Aina is the soul of the book who really made this book possible in reality, because I didn't know what was the book look like, how to make the book. I have no idea. And Mark Pereira, who print the book. So Aina, I will say thanks because Aina is not from this country, but she's been much more than this country. She's from Barcelona, but she has dedicated her 2 years time on my book, sketches, designing, make sure the book arrive as a book, not just randomly anything. So this is Sneha Travels' first car. Of course, without Eustace, this car I could not have it. Sneha Travels is not just the name, there is a meaning. Because Sneha Sadan, where I come from, is called the love home. And that's what Sneha Travels is about. Meeting people, meeting different countries, different people in the world. Hello ma'am, good evening. This is my autobiography, if you like to support. Thank you. Hello ma'am, good evening. This is my autobiography. I was a street kid in Bombay. I have written this book to build a coffee shop in Bombay. So this coffee shop will be run by the street children like me, the children who can't be in my place. You can go to Kitab Khana. It's the only bookshop who's selling my book for charity. Or you can go to Amazon, you can read 4 pages completely free. Or if you like to have a copy with a signature, you can send me email. Wherever you are, I bring the book to you. Hi ma'am, good evening.
How much is the book?
It's 300 ma'am. Alka, no?
K-A.
K-A, correct?
Ah.
So you see, I have difficulty. My writing is like a chicken, but I write. It's my coffee shop. I want to open a coffee shop. It's called Bombay to Barcelona, Library Cafe. And this coffee shop, just not the name, Bombay to Barcelona. There is a meaning, there is a story behind this. And I cannot tell you this secret. And when we open this coffee shop, I'm sure you will know it. In this rushing life, what people are forgetting, I mean, people are stopping. You know, there is no like simple thing you could ask. Everything price going in a high. I mean, why we have to do? The food is not coming from the moon. You know, food is here. And why we have to be priced so high? So somewhere we'll do something very different than others. I mean, we'll do our best to do the best with the quality, not with the quantity. And that's my aim. We serve the quality where you can feel your pride. Like you have paid and you feel healthy. This coffee shop will be run by the street children like me. The children will create their own identity. Out of nothing, if they can do this, I think the society and people can do better than us.